I was gonna say.
All right, you looks like you're gonna show us something.
No.
Okay.
I know.
I'm like, no.
I came across something that's kind of cool that just yesterday, it was on a Facebook reel. Had to find it, but there's the county now has a service that you can sign up for, and it's called Property Protection, and it will notify you if there's any recording activity
Really?
in your name.
Wow.
So
That's
if somebody's
good to know.
trying to, so I registered my name, David Downey, David J. Downey, David John Downey, Dave Downey, my wife, all my wife's names. That took like 20 minutes. And it's free, and you just fill it out, and you put an email, and they will notify you of any kind of activity with the records department.
So that takes away all of those commercials that are doing it for you.
Let me just.
So quick question on that. You're registering the name, but can you do your address as well or property?
I think it's just the name, but El Paso County Property Protection. I think that's what they used.
Oh, it's
Property
incredible.
Protection.
And it's free, that's even better.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
way better.
El Paso County Recording Department provides property owners with property protection by notifying owners when documents are recorded.
That's exactly what those things that you pay
Uh-huh.
$19 a month for on TV.
It's
Wow.
a new recording notification service is a free tool to bring peace of mind to property owners.
Okay, can you send me that link? I'm gonna put that in the newsletter because
Yeah, I'm
that is
thinking of trying to
huge.
print something and do a postcard to send out to all my clients.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna do a postcard. I'm gonna call every single one.
Yeah.
Because that'll give me a chance. How's the kids? Whatever. That's incredible. Send them the link because they all know what that is. It not LifeLock? What's that thing called? Title Lock.
Title lock.
Title Lock.
See, and you can call the title company and we'll run your property, you know, like a O&E or just
Yeah, but
rent
they
it,
don't
do
know
a verbal.
that.
Right, I know, that's why I've been telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So that's even better though.
Right. This.
I wanna
is-
know if they can do it by the address though, so.
Yeah, I think it's just the name. So,
Oh, right. Right. Anybody can call a title company. Well, I don't know.
Would
Can
you?
anybody do that? If I had 1,000
I
people
have-
call you guys, they would.
That'd be annoying, but no, that's
Yeah,
what,
that
we do
would-
have a customer service department. That literally I would just forward it to them and they can run it and do a
Like an
verbal and it
O&E
doesn't.
type
it's-
thing?
Well, they really don't need to know any, they just need to know if something's recorded. So verbals are all free. So I do it all the time, I'll just send it,
Okay.
send the email, the name and address up to the title company or the customer service department and they just run it and.
How do I pay the title company? Like, I might owe you guys like $5 or $10.
I'm really worried about it.
yeah.
Well, I know, but
I got
They
a
send a
collection.
link.
I just
They'll normally
realized
send
that
it.
I don't know if I paid them because when you order an O&E, I get charged $5, which I have to. You guys have to charge
Actually, that's why
nowadays.
Karen's here today.
No, I know, but
That's right.
I just realized.
So here's the deal. What they do is the customer service, one, you can either order it online through ValueCheck. If you don't have time, you can send me a text or an email and I send it to the customer service, that department, and they'll order it for you.
Oh,
if
maybe I
it's in
did
a
value
county.
check and I paid maybe.
And what they do is they'll send you a link, but they don't, if you don't pay it, in a timely fashion, they still send you, underneath it, there is the O&E is there. So they're not waiting to send you your O&E for payment. And they'll just harass you a couple times with an email for the link,
Well, then
for the
maybe I paid it
payment.
because I'm not getting any more emails, but.
And then, then they just let it go.
Right, yeah. 'cause
We've
like-
done our job to request it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dave, I was gonna ask, could you share that to the agents at Acquire? Like the link
Well,
or?
if you get it to me, I'll share it
just-
to everybody.
That'd be
I'll type
awesome.
up the thing.
Yeah, I
Cool.
texted
Thank
it to
you.
you.
Yeah. And I'll
You should
send
have the
it.
text right now. Did
Okay.
it go through?
Let's see, and then I'll share on the email and I'll put it in the newsletter.
How's everyone liking the tripod and the mic?
Did you not
I
get
had to buy a second one
Oh.
for my daughter-in-law. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I know. Oh, sweet, dude.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Well,
Yeah.
we need to do a video tomorrow.
We've been
Now,
slacking on getting
Yeah.
scripts
the
out and
prompts
stuff.
that,
Well, we can make a group chat, and I think that we might pay more attention to the group chat than the email.
let me tell you what I got here.
Yeah.
I did a video on a choir that was saying this is our lifestyle, this is our home. And I wasn't even in it. I just, like that, And I have 51 shares,
Like,
8,046 views.
wow, that's 2,000 more than last time I saw.
See, it's
Yeah.
working.
And I
I'm sure.
have 571 website clicks
Nice.
on that stupid 37-second. And the reason why I have that is because it is, I boosted it with a little bit of money, but that's nothing in the scheme of things. But it's because it's about Colorado Springs,
Right.
not me, and not real estate. And so everybody's sharing it, 51 shares, because they're like, oh yeah, that's where I live. I want to show this to
Yeah.
Aunt Joan or whatever, right? And so they're sharing it to their people. Well, then I get comments like some guy today, and I've been deleting the comments that are negative. I can't believe that you could show a beautiful mountain of Pikes Peak and say, this is our home, this is our love, we
Has
love
somebody
it.
whined about
And
it?
then people say, cuss me out or whatever, like how
that's
horrible
wild.
it's a shithole place. It's like, you're like, this is unbelievable, what's wrong with these people?
I know.
You
You just
some
gotta
people
pray
are
for
so
them.
rude.
Right, I don't understand it, so I
Some
just
people they look for things to complain about.
They do.
I know.
I mean, I know my brother-in-law watches the news so he can complain.
Right, exactly.
That's why he watches. What are you interested in seeing? Information about the ballot issue? No, I just want. This place is so stupid. These goddamn. Oh, right. Didn't you in the Muppet Show in the Opera House?
That's exactly right, that's right.
Yeah, it's like,
But, like today I had to delete one where it said, a typical realtor, saying how great Colorado Springs is. You can tell they're not from Colorado Springs, because if they were, they wouldn't want people to come, so shut the fuck up. That's what he said.
Gosh.
I delete. Because I was talking to Scott.
You
I
can
really,
delete those comments?
yeah, I really wanted to say something so bad.
Right.
But
You should.
Scott,
You should say something.
No,
and
you
they'll get a
told-
notification that says you commented, and then they'll go there and see it, and then you delete it.
no.
You know, you
Drive
can
'em
respond
crazy.
for
Yeah,
5
like we're
seconds and delete it.
multi-generational in Colorado Springs.
Like, I literally
See that.
was born and
Okay.
raised here, okay? And it's like,
I don't
I
know
can't
what that
stop
was.
progress.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop progress. It's just gonna come.
Yeah.
But Scott, you're the one that convinced me to just delete it, because as much as I wanna say something, I'm a vocal person. I wanna message that person or something. But you said, Dad, all these people, when they go to that thing and they're negative, they comment and they never see it again. They're
Right.
just like drive-by,
There's
Trolls.
like bots.
right, and they're just drive-by idiots.
Right.
And so by you saying something
Waste your
and
energy.
leaving it on there,
Yeah.
that you're wasting energy,
Get
other
yourself
people are
worked out.
seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're taking chances, just
If you
delete the
delete
comment.
it, they're not gonna know you deleted it. Nobody else is gonna know you deleted it.
Yeah,
It's
they
not,
don't.
it's just not gonna be there.
That's right.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It is still sad and disheartening. Like, really? Like, we should be better than that. People.
that's
But the
amazing.
people are.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
so sad.
Right, and I have to go to the profile and, look at the person.
I do too.
It's a
I'm like, who
normal
is this
person.
person?
And you're thinking, why are they so negative? Why aren't they going, yes, this is my home?
Right.
It's crazy.
People,
Yeah,
there's
well,
like,
you should message them and say, I can sell your house if you want.
You need to get the hell
Sounds
out
like
of
you don't
here.
like it here.
Yeah.
Would you like me to
Help
help
you
you?
leave.
Yeah, here's my card when you want to leave this.
I can help you leave real fast.
Place.
there are people who don't like how big Colorado Springs is.
I'm one of them being a native.
Oh, I'm one too.
Me too.
I'm a native, and I complain about the traffic all the time. Like, I've just posted something today about it. Like, I used to be like jokingly, oh, I talk to God the most when I'm in the car. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's silly, because I should really talk to him more than just that. So I've been like praying a lot more, reading my Bible every morning, doing stuff like that. But like, I was like, today is not one of those days. Like, I felt super short. Everybody today, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, why'd you get over? Why are you going so slow? Get out of my way. Oh, it's a bad drive here.
I every time I drive
Academy
to
is a long
Denver,
road.
I don't complain about our traffic for at least a month.
Dude, I drive to Denver 3 to 4 days a week. And
Oh my
it sucks.
I could not.
I was
that's
60 days,
terrible.
I put 10,000 miles on a car.
You can't just do
Yeah.
something via
Why?
like Zoom.
My son plays soccer.
No.
Oh, okay.
I did the hockey days.
That
Dude,
hockey
Avs
days.
game tonight, I'll be there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going tomorrow. I'm going
You're going
Saturday.
tonight?
Yes.
I'm going tonight.
Are you?
Yeah,
You
me-
guys should just
Me and Damon are going. We're taking his girlfriend, my wife.
buy a house up there,
Nice.
stay
Yeah.
up there 4 days a week.
I'm like way
Yeah.
in the nose.
I think, you know,
now.
the
It's
rented
at the
up
very
in the
tip of
Right,
the top.
I know.
Right, for,
I thought we
for
bought a
20
ticket
bucks
just
or
for
100
that.
bucks?
No, it was
That's
like
just
80
the-
bucks.
Just to make that trip.
Save the gas, yeah.
Very last
Yeah,
one
well,
at the
that's a
tip of
good
the top.
deal.
Oh, that's
$500
why
a
you
month
want
in
mom to
gas.
watch the
Oh,
kids
that's
until
awesome.
midnight.
But it's a lot of money.
She told me, I was like,
You get the
what?
charges,
Oh,
but I
man,
mean-
that doesn't make sense.
It
But that
helps.
was-
There's
It's
not a
nothing.
bad
All right, so
cemetery
we're
for
gonna
hockey.
well,
To install
we'll
the
be in
charger.
we'll be in
Yeah.
Sweet.
Charges
Yeah.
overnight.
Sweet H.
Yeah, tonight.
Okay.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Much easier.
Let me find my tickets. We're
Yeah, we used to have to go to
We're on
Denver a
the,
lot in the hockey days.
we're
For
gonna be on
college.
Florida side because I'm
Or
hoping
Nevada.
we're gonna score a lot.
We were just up at the.
I hope so. I
that
think it will be on the
South
score
Suburban
side. So I think, but we're
Sports
Yeah, I
in the
think
lower,
so.
in the
Three
lower.
sheets
And
and
tulips.
this year the Avs have been killing it.
It's probably been
I
redone.
know. I know, it's hard to get, I'm trying to get on the
See, that's
glass,
how
and
Rob
then
and
you
I
do one
first
year,
met.
one a year, I'll
Oh,
do
for hockey.
on the
My
glass
son-
very nice.
Yeah,
It's like,
well, Florida won the
Uh,
Stanley Cup last year.
So
So
we're
that's
about-
why I wanted to go to this one. So I was like,
Scott
this
and
could be
Kyle,
a good
my
test of where we
wife's
are.
oldest.
It is.
We're all on the same
I
hockey
mean,
team.
think about it though. We've got the Broncos,
That's the one Lance
the
coached.
Nuggets,
Where's
and
Webster?
I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
going crazy.
Uh,
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
No,
his
that was
kid-
Yeah, my
the
nights
next
are
year.
pretty busy now.
Yeah, we
Very
didn't have
nice.
plans.
Nuggets.
that's what we
Yeah.
did.
No.
Yeah.
So do you like the Nuggets too?
No, I
What?
don't
Didn't
watch
Lance
basketball
die?
at all.
Lance
I didn't until
No, I
like.
don't.
Oh,
because
no,
it was
no,
on
I'm sorry, I'm
during
sorry.
the champions, and so
I'm
that was
thinking
like
of,
every other night that we kind of got into
remember
it.
Coach-
And so then I'm hooked on Nikola Jokic. I love them, but
You gotta
I'm
pick
not
one of the
Avs
coaches
fans. My
died.
favorite.
Brunk.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite team by
The
far.
Buck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bunk?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
He died of some sort of pneumonia, weird thing,
That's crazy.
like
So you don't
5 or
celebrate?
6 years
Yeah,
ago.
we
did.
Remember him?
Season
Yeah.
Kyle Bunk. No,
Yeah.
Kyle was the son.
Yeah, Kyle Bunk, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
You guys
amazing.
were
Yeah.
like house mortgage.
I went to
Good money there.
a friend of
I
ours
don't know.
from church. Her daughter's getting married,
Todd Grizzell.
and it was to Kyle.
Well,
I didn't even
we know that
this.
Anderson and Lopez hasn't died.
Yeah.
Coach Anderson.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like this
Yeah.
year was
I
the
see
first
him.
year
See him all the time.
maybe like
Anderson
Friday.
and Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my coach.
Poor
Okay,
That's
so
how-
to the videos, we got to do a video tomorrow, or just give me a video this weekend. And I say make it, maybe ideas, throw out something about Christmas, right?
Or you could do like.
I was just
Well, I
at
was
the
thinking
Broadmoor.
this might be too early, but I was thinking like New Year's resolution kind of things. Or
We'll do that after
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, better
Yeah.
than next.
We're gonna drive better. We're a better driver on the interstate.
Okay, the worst drivers ever there in North Carolina. I'm just saying. Oh my lord, they
That's
were.
That's where my daughter
worst.
lives.
But
She
can,
complains all
can
the
everybody do a video? Can you do a video?
Yes, I apologize. I have
Christmas in
fallen
Colorado
short
Springs.
on
I'm
that.
not a good video guy. I
Well, I didn't
got a
give you one of the
radio
things
face.
because you said
I
you
did a video
Son of one
of
of your deer.
It's easy.
my deer.
Yeah.
And
I just don't
my
wanna be on
voice,
it. I'll
I
do
sound
one of-
like I'm
Water, coffee.
Color
anything?
Spring.
an idiot. But yeah, we had a deer that jumps into our private backyard because my dog was at the groomer.
But dude, you could still.
And I got like, I posted it and then I did a reel. Accidentally, I don't know how to do that. And I had like 250 views.
Oh yeah, no,
Yes,
that was
that's what I'm talking
amazing.
about.
The deer when you fed him the carrot or whatever that
It
was.
was a piece of squash.
Okay.
And
Dude,
somebody
is that
said,
on your Facebook?
Yeah.
I gotta share that.
somebody
Yeah.
said, is that a Cheeto? Or something. I go, no, I'm not feeding a Cheeto to a deer. It's a piece of squash.
Well, that would
hold
have
on,
been
I
a
gotta
perfect thing
pull
for the
that up.
Christmas theme, though, because you could say, well, it's not a reindeer, but it came close.
Yeah. What my post said was, a dear friend came over for breakfast.
Oh, that's even better.
Dude, was that the post? You
Yeah.
said, oh, that was
One of my, I went into so Wendy's salon, she can just look out her window to that backyard. And so they were watching me and I said, you know why that doe came to our yard? Why? I said, because she's a dear friend.
That's
Well,
That was funny.
Here,
oh, you should
yeah.
have seen the buck. He was like,
Is this it
Well,
right
nothing
here?
to-
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you have a carrot. It does look like Cheeto.
yeah.
It's even bent.
It's a little orange squash that's got the neck, and then it gets to be about that big.
Oh. A dear friend came over for breakfast this morning.
It's so cute.
Oh, I'm going to stink and share that on the site.
That's the I did it a couple of weeks ago with pumpkin, and
Here's a little pumpkin.
there it is.
It looks like a Cheeto, doesn't it?
It does look like a Cheeto. It's actually squash. I called it a pumpkin because I know she likes pumpkin because I fed her that before.
That's
Here's a little
I hope she
pumpkin.
comes back
Yeah.
in the spring when we have apples. Because a lot of the deer will let me
name this
be
one Cheeto.
maybe from here to there,
Dear horse.
but they won't let me get closer. But she comes into our yard and none of the other ones do. So, but we have a small yard.
She's been keeping your yard secret.
Yeah, you know what she's doing
She
now?
knows you feed them.
She's eating the grass and putting a hole about this deep. I'm like, stop, man. But usually when
She's looking for
my
more.
dog is there.
Okay, I'll
Oh,
share
there it
that
is,
one.
property protection.
Yeah, they made a video about it.
Yeah, that's where I saw the video.
Oh yeah, let's watch
Yep.
the
How to-
video.
It's just how to register. Can you see? And you could share this maybe in your email after the phone call if they don't
How to
answer.
sign up for our free property protection program. This is a safeguard for property owners against fraud. Our new recording notification system will send you automatic email alerts when a document like a deed or lien is filed in your name or business with our recording department. Any resident can sign up for free by going to epcrecords.com or by scanning this QR code. On the homepage of our recording department, click on the property protection icon. On this page, there's information about the recording notification service. To register, click this button, where you'll be redirected to a new window. Make sure to sign up with the email where you would like to receive alerts. You will be sent a verification code to that email. Enter that code here. You can enter up to 10 names or businesses per registered email. To add another name, click the plus icon at the end of the last available row. Make sure to enter the names with the last name first, followed by a first name, and a middle name and or suffix if necessary. You can delete a name by clicking the trash can icon at the end of the row. Once you have added all the names or businesses you want registered, click the button at the bottom to save your subscription. When a document is filed with our recording department that matches any of the names you registered, you'll receive an email alert about it. This allows you to take the necessary steps if that document was filed fraudulently. If you ever need to update your subscription, click the Update Subscription link at the bottom of the
Wow.
page and enter your email associated
share
with
with
your
our
account.
customer- or-
You can
Oh, this is
unsubscribe the
so
same way by
huge.
clicking
video, share
Unsubscribe.
it with them.
You can also access our
Well,
recording
and-
record
we can let
search by
everybody know
clicking
at the
Search
closing
Documents.
tables, too.
If you have any
Oh,
questions,
yeah.
reach our recording department at 719
What if somebody does, like, the same name as you?
6200 or at
But that's not
recweb.el Paso
What if somebody has the same
Your
name
company
as
is
you?
likely your biggest financial asset, and this free service allows you to
That
protect
happens
that
to
asset.
people, that's
Control your
not
trade
me.
on profit
You're gonna get
fraud.
notified.
Yeah.
Calls
Your
every 6
address?
months.
That's what they're talking about. A lot
You
of
could register
deed fraud,
for-
property fraud.
Yeah.
So that's why this is a big deal.
But
you
sometimes
have her
people
name.
have like the same names,
and
so you're
yeah.
gonna be notified like constantly.
Put their
being
name in
like,
there,
here's
people
my
like
question.
crazy people.
But if you
Once
do it,
it's
then and they're
recorded-
not
Wait, hold on,
expecting it,
hold
it'll
on.
go into their spam,
Is it too late?
more than likely. So
Well,
have
you
to-
know right away. So something
Yeah.
at
But
the
you can tell
moment
them
something
you're gonna do it.
happens, you're
Yeah.
quicker to
You could say, "Hey,
respond.
we set this up
And you
for
know,
you."
sometimes
I'm
with
gonna
They
bring
files,
can't go get a loan against you.
Right, right.
like you know how
Right.
like with the court systems, there's usually a certain time to respond to stuff. You know, when you
Especially
file
with
it.
But,
So
but here's
That's
the
really
thing
good,
about it
because that's
is,
the ones that are most
if
easily
somebody-
identified.
Right. And land.
I'll be
I
bringing
guess
this
if
up.
they want it to be fraudulent, they would have to record it to use it
right.
to their
Yes.
benefit.
They would
Because
record
just
it and then
because
spin a
something's
loan.
not recorded, so like, let's say that I quit claim my house to my son,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't record it. It's still legal. That document is still binding. It doesn't make it legal, it doesn't, you know, just because it's recorded doesn't make it legal. Or not, so, but I guess if someone was trying to fraudulently do that, they're gonna need to have it recorded in order to get the loan against it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, that's how they get the loan against it. They're just trying to get cash. They don't care about your property.
Right, right.
If they can just record a document and then go to a bank and go, I need to get a loan.
And that's why Rick Ward said,
Get a HELOC.
have a HELOC. Because I'm thinking, you know what? I don't need
A
it.
line of credit. Yeah.
Home equity line of credit.
Right, with
I
zero.
don't need it. I have one. I needed it 8 years ago, but I don't
But
need
nobody
it.
can sell that property out from under you without a
They-
payoff. and then you
Because
get
what would show
That's
up
right.
is, I think it's got a max of like 185,000. What would show up is a deed of trust of 185,000.
We get those all the time,
Even though
like when
it's
you're doing
zero.
refinances, so a lot of, you do a refinance 10 years ago and they never released the lien, you probably see that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
well,
Oh, I
That's
see.
why we can do title company releases if it's,
Yeah,
So old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
so, yeah. But
Yeah, that's a
I saw
cool
that and
thing.
I went, I was just playing with it and I went, oh,
But
I'll
it'll
just do
stop
it right
the sale
now.
of a transaction if
Yeah.
you have
So
something.
the
on it.
most ones that are the most vulnerable are ones that don't have anything against it.
That's
Right.
right.
That's
And
how
that
ours
they're
is.
elderly because
Yeah.
no one's checking on it.
61.
Yeah.
I'm thinking older
No,
elderly.
yeah, but I don't feel a day over 75. So,
I'm
got
with
that
you.
going.
That's
So,
right.
but that's why we take those extra steps, which are highly annoying at times, by we send a letter via mail to the owner of record, the address that's on there, because a lot of times, that's where we find out that there's fraud going on. Like,
Right.
we don't have it listed, or we don't have it for sale.
Right.
Well, I
That's
mean,
how we
how
do
many
it.
times do you hear of or I get these leads all the time from I don't have a Realtor.com lead service, but I'll get Realtor.com leads from land,
Oh, of course.
and it's like, and if I can call the guy, Joe McDewey has a very heavy Pakistani accent, but they're very sophisticated. I asked for, I need a driver's license or a passport photo. And there it was. Wow. But I ended up using Forewarn, calling the person in Terre Haute, Indiana, or wherever. And they're like, no, we're not selling that land. Well, somebody's trying to scam it, be advised.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think this is a very good service because that's gonna take away all those
Huge.
TV
$75
things.
or $20 or whatever. And there's a
Yeah,
ton of
whatever it
stuff.
is, $9 a month or something like that for them to monitor it, but,
so it's, that's
It'll
probably
help.
all they do.
oh, that's all, yeah, right, they probably sign up for
probably
this
what
for
they do
themselves,
is-
who knows, I don't know, but.
Right.
Because it's public record, so they can pay for some service.
But I think it's an incredible thing that we could contact our clients and say,
Yeah.
hey, you guys have seen that title lock on TV and everything. I just want to let you know that El Paso County has a new fraud alert thing for even if they have a loan, who cares? They should
Yeah,
go
still,
on,
yeah.
you should call them no matter what.
Yeah, still worth
And just
doing.
tell
If
them.
you, if you have equity,
Yeah, it gives you an
if
opportunity.
there's equity, you're a target,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like, hey, someone stole my identity and they gave it
Right, and
back.
it's even, it would, even if you could leave them a message saying, hey, if you want me to sign you up for this, it's free.
Yeah,
It would be a good way to just, even if you're
Yeah.
leaving a message for them to call you back, say, I'll sign you up for it. Since
I don't know if I want to go in and try to guess all their names.
yeah, I don't.
True, I would.
Yeah, I'd want to.
Oh, I thought you put that name in.
Yeah,
No.
that's true.
Cause.
Right.
And that
so
makes you responsible.
That's what I did was, I did our first and last, first, middle, initial, last, first, middle, and last, so.
Right.
And then I even did my wife's maiden names. I'm the third time's a charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about rates? I heard on TV today that rates, not mortgage rates, but that they were lowering rates.
Fed fund
Today.
rates got lowered, yep, so
Quarter point.
your quarter point
Was that today or
Yesterday.
yesterday?
Yesterday.
yesterday.
Yesterday, okay, I didn't.
So you'll see credit card rates,
Okay.
those when they lower Fed fund rates, that's banks lending to each other overnight. And so that does have some impact to your credit cards, prime rate, if you got a HELOC, that kind of
HELOCs,
stuff.
yeah.
There's the last several times they lowered Fed fund rates, the last 2 times, I guess, rates mortgage rates have gone up.
Right, yeah.
We haven't really seen that.
Can
The
you
TNX
still?
is at 4.1.
I think it's 6.3.
10 years at 4.1, right? So, but 2 weeks ago it was at
1.2.
3.9.
I know. That's
So,
I'm like, ugh, it jumped out the way
What was
rates gone up,
3.9?
right?
10-year treasury yields.
Oh,
So the TNX, like from what I learned, is like if
Six
you
and a
add like
quarter.
1.9 to like 2 to it, that's kind of what average
Yeah.
lender rates are.
okay.
So like 4.1 to like close to 6, so maybe high 5s,
I heard,
And
wow, that's
maybe
still pretty
5.85.
We'll
decent.
probably do like 2.5.
2.5
2
some
and a quarter
more.
to
So they're back
2.5.
in the 6s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, FHAVA stuff, I mean, you look at the.
I just got my guy locked in.
6.26 for a
4
30-year
point something with their new
conventional.
build, but
4 point some, oh.
New build, new
yeah.
build.
5.8
And he's getting money back.
5.9 for the
VA.
government loans.
What builder?
Aspen View.
Yeah.
Aspen View. You
So
know,
they're
I just
rich
did
list.
a builder, oh man, we're gonna badmouth some builders here, but my clients wanted the builder Empire, and I didn't know who Empire was.
Oh,
So I
that's
started,
the,
Grace
Covington.
yeah.
Covington sold to Empire.
Oh, that's
It's funny,
Covington,
all their t-shirts say formerly Covington.
Yeah, right,
I
exactly.
just sold one of those too.
Right, so they wanted Covington or Empire, and so they sent me we got the whole list of all the finished basements this, a wet bar is this, all the different things that they wanted in there, and it had all the prices next to it, all the way down. And then Classic calls them and says, hey, you guys, we're offering, free finished basements if you contract by the end of the year, free wet bar, free this, free that.
Wow.
I was like, okay, well, guess what? We
Gotta
need to
go
go to
look.
Classic and look, because that's pretty stinking awesome.
Meritage is giving away a bunch of stuff out that way too.
Right, so we go there, and they're like, okay, so Empire, let's say it starts off at 600 grand, right? And, or no, yeah, 600 grand, and they have all their stuff in there. And then at the end of it, it says 800 grand is what you gotta pay for the house. Classic starts off at 800 grand, and it says free finished basement, free this, free that, free this, all the way down. I was like, the prices are exactly the same.
You're half a mile away.
I could not believe, and then I was like, well, this doesn't make sense. You said free finished basement, it's all the same price as Empire. She's like, yeah, but we're Classic. We're not Empire, they're a crappy builder. Okay, they come from Canada. We're Classic.
I mean, yeah.
We do everything right.
They do have a
the
good
quality is
reputation.
incredible. Now I love Classic. I have a Classic home, but I was kind of disappointed at just their
They
whole
advertised
spiel.
Well, it's
Because
like,
they're using the same
They're big.
subs, right? When they're the builder, they might call Joe Blow framing subcontractor, and same with Empire, they call the subcontractor. So your quality, I mean, there are some builders that have bad quality, but I don't think Covington Building and
I've
Wolf
sold
Ranch and
Covington,
Classic
couple of them.
Building and Wolf Ranch are
they're
night and day quality,
Yeah.
right? It's all,
Who was
Yeah.
it that had, wasn't it Classic that had all the plumbing issues last year?
It
2
was
years
Classic,
ago?
yeah.
Where they forgot to insulate a bunch of plumbing, so
Oh snap!
everything froze.
Oh, I don't
know.
And I mean, I know I had a client that looked at one of those, and I can't remember.
They had
if it
some
was-
recent issue that was in the news. I'm like, oh, what builder is this? And I was surprised that it was Classic.
yeah, I mean, I look at
Just
Classic being a
Like
good
within the
builder,
last
but.
year.
It was, yeah, right? It was in, last 2 years for sure.
But see, I looked at Classic being a good builder as it's a
Classic
company
Homes.
that has the best
Problems.
locations, right? They're the ones that develop everything because they're
Right.
local boys.
Yeah.
They have a really good service, professionalism, stuff like that. That's how I look at Classic. As far as the building, it's mostly the same.
Yeah. Their office in Flying Horse is awful nice.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's
That doesn't come at a discount to the consumer for sure.
no. But
Wait, the
anyway,
name brand, the reputation, is the warranty any different from one to the other?
No,
No,
Empire's
they're all
warranty
the
was
same.
pretty good.
No.
all the same. But they ended up going with the Empire because they had a better lot. Classic was trying to sell us on a lot. They're like, okay, this is a cul-de-sac. You get this end piece that nobody wants, but if you look through through the other people's backyard and diagonal in the other people's backyard, you can see the open space over there. And I was going,
You can see the open
I was like, wait a minute, hold on here. You're literally selling us like that? Like, she's like, it's unobstructed through your backyard.
We're gonna build there
It's like,
next year.
Until they put that 5,000
So my
square foot house
wife
there.
was driving through neighborhoods a few months this past summer when her mother was in
this
town.
old cynical
And
bastard.
she comes back and says, I want to show you this lot. Because she wants to be on the water somewhere. So we went to Wolf Ranch, you know, that little Wolf Lake.
On the water in Colorado.
Right. I'm like, that's kind of like a pond, right? Not,
Yeah.
and
I just
and
did a
so-
blue tape walkthrough this morning. That's
Yeah.
why I'm late on a new construction
So,
that backs to that.
Okay.
so this lot back to detention pond area, which is never gonna have water in it.
Right, yeah.
Then the road, which is Prairie Parkway or one of the busy roads, then the lake. And it was David Weekly. And so we go over there, she's got an appointment set with the sales guy. I'm like, no. But we sit down and I said, okay, just let me appease her, but don't think we're gonna do a deal here. And I knew the guy from East Warrior Classic. So they wanted $190,000 lot premium
Wow.
to have a view
Back up to the road.
of a pasture land, maybe water, a busy road, then this pond. And I go, 180,000? So looking at
Peak?
everything,
Did it have a peak view?
you can see the whole front range.
Oh, okay.
But
What's wrong
similar
with
to the
this
view you
list?
get out in
Somebody will pay for that.
Callahan, a little closer, but I'm like, wow, 100. So that house, and it was a cool floor plan.
When did you go there?
This would have been, it was like summer, July, like.
I was just up there.
I was gonna say, yeah. Is it that one?
Well, yeah,
But
because
it
I
was
mean,
we would have been
we're
into it
right
for
there, but-
$1,000,001.
the lot premium when my people contracted was 100.
Where was, is it David Weekly? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was in July. And of course, I'm
Yeah.
telling him,
So unless they up the lots.
if we do this,
Well, they're having a special right now.
Can do.
Maybe.
well, he was going, this is the last lot with a view, so
Look at your list.
if you want this, you're gonna have to pull the trigger.
Inspiration.
And so the following Monday,
Feedback, it's overpriced.
he calls me saying, yeah, we talked about it, and we can get you 50,000 in lender incentives. And so I'm just, I'm not gonna spend $1 million to have a neighbor that can, you know, hear me drop a plate,
Help people
you
out.
know?
Yeah.
So, but, I mean, it was nice houses and everything, but before the design center, we were at $1 million.
So,
So figure about $1,000,001 once we go through the design center, and I told my wife, for $1,000,001, my neighbors aren't gonna be able to hear me scream when you're wringing my neck. That's all there is to it.
yeah, but if you think about it, did you see when they were digging that pond, when they first started digging it before they filled it up with water? Did anybody see that? It looked massive. Like, I couldn't believe how big that was where they were out there
Yeah.
using the backhoes. I was like, what in the world? They're like, it's gonna be a lake. I was like, this is humongous, it's amazing. Then they filled it, and now I drive up there, and as the houses go around, I'm going,
It's like cow
there's a
pond.
little tiny little pond. Like, I don't know how all of
I
a sudden it
think
got
it's,
small. But here's the good thing, is all the trees they planted around and all the stuff. I mean, imagine that like in 20 years. That'll be a pretty cool thing to have that lake there. So I think that even though it looks weird and
was-
small,
So Arabesque
it's still
Loop.
Be
awesome.
better.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
You're on
still awesome.
Arabesque Loop.
was one
There
of
you are.
those, yeah.
What's that
It's
place?
one of those. It was like $190,000.
What's the place off of Voyager?
$180,000 lot premium.
Dave, what's that place off of Voyager that Russ Acuff, up by New Life, Stone something,
Stone
the farm?
Manor or Stone.
what?
Stone Manor. Or
No, Stone.
The farm.
No, it's up Voyager, and it's on the right-hand side, right over the hill is, I can't remember. I've sold so many houses up there, I can't remember.
Oh,
But they have walking trails with these little ponds, like 3 ponds going up the hill as you go over. And I remember first seeing that going, oh man, this is nice. Now it's beautiful.
Oh,
All
really?
the cottonwood trees are really high, and it's just like
Is that that
super.
Serenity something?
I don't understand.
No, it's
But yeah, they had those
Yeah, I
lots
can't
were
remember.
$100 grand, and they had just upped it like to 110. I mean, he had quoted
gonna
us
be nice up
100,
there.
and then was like, "Oh look, they just upped the price today to a 110,"
who
and they
did
were
you-
like,
who did- was it Jeff?
"Jeff Ellis,
Yeah.
yeah." But I mean, they were like, okay, but you know, we're here talking and you told us 100. He's like, I can get it for you for 100 instead of 110. But so that means they bumped them 80 grand.
6.26 is the
So when
Freddie
did your
Mac
contract?
average.
Like,
for
okay,
30 years.
June?
But government
From
rates
June
are
to
about a half
July?
point
Yeah,
lower.
this was when my
Feel better?
parents, my in-laws
Oh.
were here and
So
they left
FHA, you're
like
seeing
the
have
30th of
weird.
July,
Oh,
so.
crazy
that
to
was
me,
good.
because I thought
If you're looking for
100
government
was.
rates,
Well, it was the last,
2
it
points
was the
plus,
last one
Okay, yeah.
of,
2 points
On
plus
that
that
street.
10-year
of that view.
is about
Yeah.
close.
And
About
well,
right.
it's
Yeah.
a good
Okay.
view,
That's
but
what I normally typically
Yeah.
from people ask. I'm like, I'm not.
I'm so
I'm
glad
but
that I told
Yeah.
them.
Maybe
Well,
approximately.
it costs, it still
Yeah, I
costs me
always tell you,
because
like,
we
200,
just spent like
225 plus the 10 years.
$26,000
Cool, okay.
Pretty close
on
to
a new
reasonable.
bathroom,
Alright.
Good estimate.
and now we're doing,
Depends on the lender, depends on.
It really
new
does.
kitchen counters.
Yeah.
Does that rate it? Like,
So
right, it does. I
Yeah,
know.
I've got friends that run
But I might have
much
to
thicker
move.
P&Ls
Right.
than I run.
Oh,
And I get
okay.
to feed deer in my
Different.
backyard.
Yeah. I think I learned it. I think I told you the one gentleman
And for
that did
views,
the class that I learned that from.
just
the
have to go on
TNX.
vacation for that.
Right.
I had
from you with my
so
class
many
about
classes.
financing.
Right.
It was
All
pretty
the way
awesome.
down
Do you guys know who
to
this
Cheyenne.
All the way down to
He told us to check the
All
Yahoo
the way down
financing
to-
Phoenix.
All the way down to
This,
Spanish
Great
what's
ones
the
to
address
Yeah,
here?
I
Yeah.
can see the
Yeah.
Spanish piece on
I
a
would-
good day from
it
it.
definitely
From a
gives
good-
you,
Hold on.
gives you a range.
Oh,
where-
Park Haven. Who's on Park Haven?
Or
Scott?
where it's supposed to
Go
be.
down to the
You get
bottom.
some
It doesn't- it just says the
crazy,
office.
Ridiculous rate from somebody and you're like.
Park
Give me
Haven.
that.
Yeah.
I think that is that a townhouse.
It looks like a patio home. 4139 Park Haven.
Oh, that's Scotty.
Okay,
That's
so
Scott's
he'll want to
sister's house.
update that. His name's not on there yet. It just
That's
has.
weird.
It just
How
shows
is that
up.
even possible?
Yeah, how's
I was wondering too. I was
Wait, go down there and show.
See?
No,
It,
wait, no, go his name.
it doesn't say. It just says the listing office, and then
Oh, I know what that is.
What?
Let me see how much he owes PPAR. That's what happens to people.
Busted.
They get a few months behind and they're not paying their dues, and it takes their name off.
Well, at least it keeps it
But
active.
it keeps it active.
I thought they just took it off.
Huh?
It keeps it active.
I thought you wouldn't
Yeah,
be
they
able
keep
to
it active because what
list.
they'll do
Because
is they'll
technically
roll
it
it to
belongs
my
to the
name.
agency, to the firm.
Oh.
They'll roll it to my name eventually.
Okay.
Like if you
We'll
drop
put a
it
star
out.
on that one, Scott.
I know, but I
Yeah.
gotta definitely
Oh,
find
Scotty
out.
just called me like 10 minutes ago. So
Okay.
I'll call him back. So I'll call him back.
Yeah, because we had
Name's gone.
we had an agent, Lawrence. He moved to Denver, and he had a listing here, and he kept it here because he didn't want to give Caldwell Banker in Denver. He went with his sister up in Denver, and he didn't want to give them their 30%. He wanted to leave it here, and I didn't know that. And all of a sudden, I'm getting calls on this property, and I'm like, "What the crap? I don't even let me pull it up." And it said Acquire Homes. I was like, "I don't even know who this is." So I called Scott. And he's like, "That's LJ's." I was like, "Okay, well, what's going on?" Well, he just moved to Denver, or whatever, and so he doesn't want. He just wants to close it with us. It's under contract.
Wow.
Well, then PPR puts my name on it, so then it closes, and I have to pay per transaction to a company that does all my marketing called Fusion Growth Partners, and so I had to pay them like they were trying to make me pay for that because it was like my closing, but it's not my closing,
That's
right? And I was like, and I don't want our assistant to put it on my horse either because that's not my closing,
Right.
you know?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
What was that street name again? Sorry, guys. I just saw that and I was like, we
Street
should
Haven
probably
or-
fix that.
Stone Crossing. Type in Stone Crossing on Google.
Oh,
So somehow, did you put
Yeah,
your
but see-
last closing that was 850 on the Denver MLS under me or something?
You gotta update that or Rob will go to
Yeah, I
jail.
did same day.
Okay.
Like,
No.
Oh.
Did you put it under me on
Yeah, because I.
shoot? Because
Is that one word?
Fusion just fined me $1,000 for not telling them about it. I said, I don't even know what this house is. I pull it up on PPR. It says Heather McKinney. And I emailed them back. So this is not my closing. This is one of my agents. And then I thought, ooh, maybe you put it on Denver. And they saw that. They did because it was under my name on Denver.
Yeah, because I don't
Oh,
think I can put
shoot.
it under mine. Can I?
Yeah, you can get your own.
If I.
You have to pay money, but
Yeah, if I
yeah.
sign up with them, right?
Yeah. Okay,
It's
we
like
gotta. I gotta
$50
call
a month.
them.
Wow.
Oh, it's only.
Your derby is we're gonna have to double check that horse.
I know you need to check
We're
my.
gonna-
No, Scott already took away
Okay.
400 grand off of my Derby horse. Because the assistant was doing it, and I don't even know what it was, Scott. What was it? Was it because of Heather or something? Oh,
Yeah,
it was.
uh,
I got credit for that short sale you did,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and then you said, "Hey, how come I didn't get credit for that short sale?" But you and I were together. But it was probably under my name.
Well,
so
I was
my,
just, I was looking at my production report and I was
And my
like,
assistant added it to the, you know,
Yeah,
because he
and I-
looks up Rob, right? So
I
Scott's
noticed it
one.
didn't match and I was like, oh, it's off by the exact amount of the Tetman house. That's what it
So
is.
then he took it off, I went, I lost 400. My horse, this sucks.
Like, my horse is
Search for
going
stone.
backwards.
This crossing might be the, like,
Stone, no, go to Google and hit Stone Crossing. That's what it is.
Well, I have to take off, you guys. I just wanted to stop in and it's been a while.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Yeah, is there anything that you guys need from me or I could be helping you with?
Well, next week we're gonna do a, if you're here, if you come, I want everybody to wear like something Christmassy or whatever. I don't care if this isn't Christmas, but it looks Christmas. But, I just wanna take a picture of us somewhere and we'll put on Facebook, Merry Christmas.
and in 2 weeks from now, I will not be able to be here.
I will not be able to be here either. But
So fun.
Scott's gonna be here just in case somebody.
I was ready to-
Just in case the mailman needs to be let in
Okay,
again, I got you.
yeah. Images.
All right, well, I will see you guys.
Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did anybody show up on
I'll,
Thanksgiving Day?
I'll
'Cause
text you
we got the
tonight.
email.
Oh, thank
and I was
you.
like,
Those Heritage Channel glasses.
Good readers.
That does not look like.
Is this Stone
type in
Crossing?
Colorado Springs Stone
Okay.
Crossing. Cause that's like, there you go.
We were just looking at images, right?
What are we
Yeah,
looking for?
I'm showing you the, I saw them on Google.
What, the lake
It's on
and stuff?
DuckDuckGo.
Oh, yeah, that might be a difference. Hold on. Let me get in. Because DuckDuckGo protects a lot more than just Chrome. Let's see, images.
Stone Crossing, Colorado Springs. So I remember when they first put this in, Russ Acuff stuck this in. And, okay, go down a little bit.
Might be the pond right here.
Yeah, that I think that's part of the, po-
Springs
see,
Homes.
Hillside Gardens, no, that's not it. Okay, that's one over there, right there,
This
click
one?
on that. Well, that's with the trees that are kind of small still, but they had a whole bunch of
Middle
little,
Creek, yeah, I know, I have
yeah, Middle Creek.
a future listing there.
Oh, yeah, okay, so now look at this.
Does
Okay,
it?
so this right here is that same pond.
Does it go? Wow,
Go back to that same picture, go back to this.
it's terrible.
Okay, right here, okay, so we were just looking at that little pond, but this is that same pond that had the small trees. Now click on that, now it's big. Yeah, see right there, it had small trees right
Right.
here. But when he put that
Oh, they
in,
were baby.
click
Now
on that
those
right
trees.
there. Yeah, they have all
And
these,
that's Middle Creek?
yeah, now click on this one right here. This one right
Oh,
here.
these guys. Oh wow.
So they have a, you know, the neighborhood gets together and they have all these, look how tall these, they're even bigger than that now. But it just, and look how,
Yeah, they're very tall. People look like ants.
it was all dirty too, the pond, they had to redo the ponds, but there's like 3 of them and all the trees are huge. So I think that at some point, it's gonna be amazing up in, Wolf Ranch, where that lake is, you know, and there's all these trees and you
Yeah,
have
that's
a
gonna take
1.2
20
million.
years.
I know, but I think it's cool that, I mean, I wouldn't live up there. I don't want trees this big anymore.
No.
My trees are so big I can't even.
Although, let me tell you, when we have leaves,
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that
it's like
cool?
my downtown property. They're like, oh, Heather, can you please get this?
Yeah,
thing
it's got,
rotating.
it's awesome. It's got
so
awesome
we
stuff.
have a quarter acre. I don't have a single cottonwood tree on our property. We have some aspen and pine.
See.
But the neighbor, by the other side of our fence,
Put it
it's
in
a
Middle
row.
Creek. See if
Okay,
it's
the
Middle
whole
Creek.
front side, from
Comes up.
front to back of Cottonwoods.
Ugh.
So in the summertime, it looks like it's snow globe snow with the seeds. And then in the fall, I get,
Same types of
let me
pictures.
put it this way, if I had a nickel for every leaf,
Yeah, you're a rich man.
Except by New Life.
I'd buy that house and Wolf Ranch with cash just for a weekend place.
Yeah.
Or a place to go when I'm on timeout. Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, I just wanted to show you guys that.
Do you have your Gmail?
Yeah, I have both.
But you know what I've noticed though?
I just
So
emailed
my
you.
first summer in real estate was
Presentation that I usually
02.
give. I was gonna show Rob the
And
picture of the tent
I
they grew up
would
in.
knock on doors. And I remember knocking, and I go
I
to,
think so.
I focused Powers Quarter, Stetson Hills, Springs Ranch. And I walk down those same streets or drive down those same streets
Yeah.
now. And
You open that
there are
Powers
trees that are 35 feet tall.
Yeah,
And they were 10 feet, not even 10 feet tall when I was knocking on their doors.
yeah,
When I
right.
first started.
Yeah.
Fourth page.
And
Well,
it's
that's the way it is in my house.
Yeah, yeah, right.
I literally went to the mountains and got a bunch of aspen trees that are about as big as my thumb,
Yeah,
about that tall, and I stuck them in. But now you can barely
yeah.
get your arm around them. They're so huge.
That's what I grew up in.
Wow. You're
Is that your
kidding.
house? Is that your-
That's what I grew up in.
Shut up.
Shit, you not.
Really?
You
Yeah.
grew up in a tent in Maine?
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I just sent Daniel the
That's-
presentation to
That's his little bike, his little tricycle.
six of us in there.
Wow, there's another one.
I told you they haven't evolved in Maine.
Wow.
This is
Well,
if
they
you
have
go-
now, because look at them.
Go.
Really?
If you go backwards, go back to keep going back a little bit. Keep going one. That's the land that my parents bought, and if you go back a little bit more,
Is that on an island?
no, that one's on a lake.
On a lake in Maine.
Yeah, but that's my brother.
Look at you boys.
I was in second grade when they started building.
So how
Wow.
many years did you live in there?
Oh, my parents still in the tent.
Yeah,
A year.
a year.
We were in the tent for
4 kids?
Yeah.
Wow.
What
Four
their laws? I don't know.
This
That
was back in the 70s.
So that's when my dad had. They cut down all these trees. So if you go back one more, that's him
Did
cutting.
he cut down the trees
Oh,
for
look
the
at
house?
that.
My mom and dad cut
Wow.
all the trees down to cut the house or to build the house.
Oh,
Is it a
for,
log
so all
cabin?
of those-
Is it
for the
log
house
cabin?
or to clear the?
No, for the house.
That's part. That's
A
And then-
log cabin.
And then we had a big giant truck, which is in here somewhere.
Wow.
But they cut all these down and then took it to my dad's cousins for the lumber yard. That's the island that it.
The way life should be.
Yeah, I love
That's
that.
Maine's slogan, huh? Yeah.
But that's how I literally grew up in a tent.
Why don't you move to Maine? Why are you here?
Because I wanted to get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Oh, yeah.
Ironically, I was born here. My birth certificate says Colorado
Oh,
Springs.
oh,
So that
okay.
was, I
Yeah,
was
Colorado
born here.
native
Yeah.
at the Air Force.
Oh, okay,
in
yeah, I
Colorado.
see, okay.
Yeah.
So they
Air
moved
Force
there.
Mhm.
Wow, where are you giving this presentation?
I used to give it like when I had a new agent office or something back in the day.
Do you have a picture of the log cabin?
Yeah, there's a couple in there. But that was the land when they bought it. My dad had that weird tractor and
Oh,
that's
look,
it.
he built
Yeah, they did all the
cinder blocks.
Cinder block foundation.
Yeah.
This was
That was-
literally like,
I mean, that
what,
was-
73, 70? How old are you?
No, this was probably that was in the early 80s.
What class? What
Right,
class
83.
did
I was
you
I was
graduate?
born in 76.
I'm like every.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you were at least 5 years older than me.
Yeah, exactly. I feel it.
It's the gray in the
Yeah,
beard.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, once I had
76.
kids, I lost all my
He's
hair.
a little kid.
Yeah.
Wow, he's a little kid.
Yeah.
76?
Yeah, but that's the house. So we took the tent from outside to inside and lived in this plastic shell of a house for.
Well, hey.
But it was like I didn't
That's
have
cool, though.
I didn't have anything but
Holy
plastic.
cow, how'd they get the lumber from
That
those
was-
trees?
It was a lumber yard.
Wow.
They put everything was on the
On
lumber
a
yard.
planer.
That is incredible.
I love that.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Yeah, my parents are still in it. But that's what it looked like for years.
Almost a house.
So how long did it take them to build? A year?
Well, they're still building it. Yeah.
Oh.
No. I mean, this is like to get from the dirt to that last.
And then you moved
picture
to Switzerland?
Was probably
How long were you there?
I lived there for a year. I was an exchange student.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool. That's cool.
So anyway, yeah, it was probably. I didn't have real walls like it was a pink insulation and plastic until I was 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade.
That's crazy.
And then
That's
fast
a
forward
long
to
time.
today, huh?
Yeah.
And now they live on a beach.
No, they're.
I
wish.
Right off the Washburn Lake.
Yeah.
Building a tent.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's cool
Wow,
stuff.
that's
Oh, that's awesome.
So you talk about your daughter in Lewiston, like that's 40 minutes from Lewiston.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We go through Lewiston to get to my brother's house.
Oh, okay.
So my brother's living in where all those trees got cut down.
Yeah.
That's what my brother's living in another house we have up there.
Okay.
In Oxford. So it's.
So you know how
right
you
through
said that they put 10,000 Somalis in Lewiston.
Mm-hmm.
You guys weren't here when they were talking about that.
Yeah.
So what's interesting is Trump last week, I think it was last week, said, I want all the Somalis to go home. We need to get rid of all of them,
The
right?
who?
Huh?
The who?
Trump
Somalians.
said that.
Somalis?
Somalians.
From Somalia.
I heard tamales.
Yeah, Somalis.
No more
All the
tamales.
tamales.
We can't have
So,
it.
because in Maine, they put
Okay.
10,000 Somalis
Okay.
in this town, and it became a total wreck. And now they're all
Somalis
crying
too.
and stuff.
Deporting all the Mexicans.
So,
Navidad.
so Trump says,
Or
oh, wait till he
these.
did that, 'cause
Navidad.
It's inspired.
it's interesting.
Feliz Navidad.
Produce Navidad.
So anyway, they put these Somalis in
Yeah.
there, and Trump says, I want to send all the Somalis back because they're criminals, blah, blah,
They're
blah, blah,
criminals.
blah. And I was like, how could he say that? That's so horrible. I mean, I'm sure there's good people in there.
I
So
know.
I'm talking to Devin, you know Devin over here? And at Rick's house the other day, and I said, how could Trump say it about Somalis? And he goes, oh dude, it's true. It's true. I went out with a Somali girl, and they're all Muslim, and I had to pretend I was Muslim the whole time I was going out with her. And I'd go out with all of her friends, and they're all Somalis and stuff like that. And they were always coming in going, hey man, I robbed 2 people today, and I'm thinking about how I can scam these people, right?
Wow.
He goes, it's just what they did in Somalia. That's how
That
they
was
grow
normal.
up.
That's
They
normal,
grow up
yeah.
and figure out how to scam people. And so he goes, it's so true. They all need to go. And I went, I couldn't wrap my head around that. That was just so crazy.
Right.
So that's why Lewiston
Couple
and Maine
generations
sucks.
to shift that mentality.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It's tough.
So then I was going, okay, well, I guess Trump knows what he's talking about because everybody's saying, how could he do that? It's so horrible. Even me was saying that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it is different. It's a-
Coca-Cola's
it's a
building a
different-
plant in the Springs.
Yeah, I think they're on their. I mean, I forget what year. it
But
was.
why would the country put 10,000 small
This is actually
Somalis
manufacturing.
in
Come from
Maine?
Instead of just, yeah, because we
Yeah,
have
not a-
You
district
come
heating
from
right
like
now.
that
not
island beach
manufacturing.
life in Somalia to
To a freezing
the
cold.
worst temperatures in,
Right,
the-
exactly.
in the country. Yeah, that was the.
So now I'm driving through Lewiston and I see all these people with
Yeah.
hijabs and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
rocking around. I'm like, I feel like I'm in a different planet.
Yeah,
And they're like, it's Somalis.
I mean, I grew up. We had one black guy in the high school, so to drive through Lewiston and see it.
See 10,000
Yeah.
or
And you're like, oh,
20,000 now.
This is different.
Yeah, wow, what happened to Maine? Where did they come from? Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's where they're from, it is all jungle and hot, and all of a sudden it's
Different climate.
freezing cold up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's tough.
Yeah, that's interesting. But I don't know how that worked, but maybe they gave them house. I have no idea.
They just took in another big group from Africa too, but then they have a rule that you can't work for 6 months, so then they're putting them up in churches and old YMCA's, and then the living conditions
Like
are
as
terrible.
refugees? They
Yeah.
took them as refugees?
It's all
Is that
ref-
what happened with like the Somali?
Same.
Yeah,
Oh.
right, exactly. 10,000 in Maine, which is so crazy.
Maine.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like,
And Lewiston's a city in terms of Maine, but I mean, I don't think there's
Wow.
25,000 people. That
right, they don't have big
So
cities
that's
up
like a third
there.
of that city's population now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting when you put 10,000 people from a country that only knows how to rob people and so like that in Maine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All of a
Where
sudden,
people will shoot you in a heartbeat.
right. Those people are, yeah, it's wild. So that's just a whole interesting
It's like having, like,
political perspective.
that would
of
be
how-
like having, let me think of a town. Like 10,000, like Loveland getting 10,000 realtors.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably true.
Yeah. A few scams going on there. Yeah. When are you're going back soon?
In January.
In January? The coldest part of the year. That's
Oh,
That's
great.
why nobody lives, that's why the
Yeah.
towns are small.
Well,
How
my
long you
daughter's
go?
having a baby, so I have to go.
you gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, I
think-
get to run across the pond
I was gonna say you'll
No
be
name
able to
pond.
be out on the ice.
on the ice.
Yeah.
First time I went to Maine, I'm like, this is amazing. And we're at this restaurant, and I asked her, the waitress, I go, why doesn't anybody live up here? I said, we'll come back in January.
Yeah.
Yeah, winter's winter, right? She goes, nah, come back in January.
Well, what's
How
so
is it
crazy?
up there?
Oh, I just got a text from one of my loan officers. She's up in Western Massachusetts, and she's like, "This is cold as shit." But I mean, my dad will call in January, and like he's like, "It hasn't gotten above zero in 2 plus 3 plus
Plus,
weeks."
it's humid there, so
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know what I
It's
mean? You're-
freezing,
biting
freezing.
cold.
so
Yeah.
30 degrees
Is that like more
there is
inland?
like
'Cause you-
2 below here.
I mean, even though you're north, doesn't it stay a little bit more like reasonable?
Yeah, I
close
mean,
to
I'm
the
an hour
coast, or
from
no?
the coast, like where you go, like all that Rockland area. It's
Yeah.
about an hour and 15 minutes from the coast, so you're inland enough that it's cold. I mean, the snow doesn't accumulate on the coast, like from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Portland, all that stuff. Like the
So-
snow doesn't accumulate as much, but you get a little inland, and then you get north of where I live, like Bangor and north. It is coldish.
So he lives there and has a house, and we were talking about it in the beginning, and Jana lives there and she's having a baby, so we fly back and forth, and I'd never been to Maine before. But we were talking about how there's 4,000 islands off the coast of Maine, and inside Maine, there's over 1,000 islands on lakes and stuff. And so all these people are living on these islands everywhere, and they either come across with a little boat or they drive across the ice, but they don't have like running water all the time, unless they can figure out a well.
You see a lot of them siphon lake water.
They siphon the lake water, they throw a hose in there and stuff.
Yeah.
And so, and they're very, like they'll shoot you if you're across their land or whatever. So, I mean, it's like they're,
I went to a wedding there one time, and the wedding was on an island, right? I remember from
Oh, of course.
Portland, we had to take a boat out to the
Yeah,
island
yeah.
to get to the wedding.
of course, exactly.
Wow.
It's like Long's Island or something, like Peak Island. So I forget that one. There's a couple of them right off of Portland that
Yeah.
are
But
pretty.
what's crazy is the mountains, or I guess where the trees are, the forest, it's so dark in some places. I look in there, I'm like, it's so thick, I wouldn't even be able to hardly walk through.
Oh no, it's.
I don't know how
The
animals
ticks.
could walk through
Yeah,
some
the
of
ticks
these.
are really bad up there too. They have deer ticks. That
Oh, I
are
bet.
horrific.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't care about that kind of stuff. I would never live there.
it's pretty. A couple months a year.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's a nice place
We'll
to be
go
from.
visit my daughter.
That's
in
what I
the
say.
summer.
It's a nice place to be from.
Exactly. Go to the coast, look at
Yeah.
the lighthouses.
Yeah.
and Go see LL Cool J Bean or whatever it's called.
LLB, maybe.
LLB.
Maybe
yeah.
a picture taken by the
Where's
horse.
that? That's in,
I was like, oh, cool trees in Maine.
where is that? And that's not in
Go eat some
Freeport.
lobster.
We went there,
Yeah.
LLB.
Yeah, we went there the first
yeah.
It used to be like you used to be able to get the reject store. I just gave him to my son. He wears the same size. My 12-year-old wears the same size shoe as me now. But I got LL Bean boots that were, I got them when I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
But they still last. They're still kicking.
Yeah.
But you used to be able to go to the reject store, like all the stuff that they misprinted or they didn't, they
Yeah.
could get stuff for like 20. You get boots for $20 or
Yeah,
something. But
right.
now Freeport's exploded to the point where even the reject store is like full retail price.
Right.
It's garbage.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I used to get like where they would put the monogram stuff on. I get it was funny. I get like the Asian names, like in their language, and I get those backpacks for my kids and my wife. Like, you can't get this. They can't go to school like this with some Asian writing on their, on their backpacks. I was like, come on, that's funny.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Or the wrong name or something like that.
What's your backpack say?
I don't know.
Who got a pan?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, anybody else have anything before we wrap up?
If it's any consolation, I don't think you're overpriced.
Yeah, right. I didn't
You
think
have
so.
great
I wanted
square
to
footage for that area.
Talk
I
about
mean,
that thing that we were talking about.
you know,
Someone put one in at $425.
Well-
sold in a couple days.
yeah, and this one here, this is in the last, 180 days in just that neighborhood.
Yeah.
You got Inspiration Drive that closed at 459, but they were pretty well done. You know,
Yeah,
like that one was really nice. But
Did
you know,
that one have an extra bathroom? Or
How much is the Inspiration House?
Inspiration they closed at 459, and Jason's listed at 435.
I sold a house on Inspiration like a year ago.
You know,
in the fours?
I can't remember what it was for.
it's probably, if I were to really guesstimate how this is going to land, somewhere between 425 and 415.
Yeah.
Might- it might
I told
land.
her 410.
Yeah, I'm like it might land
We're
somewhere there.
Shooting for the stars.
But you guys have great square footage. It's a finished basement. It's a good location.
I had a listing on
You know.
Inspiration, and
He was
the buyer
when
agent
they get
asked
back,
me their
they're
motivation,
gonna
and I
paint
said, well, they're
the
inspired.
You know,
They're
so I
inspired.
said, you know, if you want to do anything, like lighten it up.